Yeah, back again. In full effect. Undisputed. Shannon Sharpe. Skip Bayless. I'm liking Skip attire. I think he got some sneaks on too under that, under that motherfucking desk. But yeah, we got some media exploiting to do. You know what I'm saying? You seen the Nick Wright. You seen the Jason Whitlock cooning. This is about Skip Bayless and how he perceives society. How he looks at us normal common folk who are not celebrities, who are not athletes. And it's about Shannon Sharpe and his position. Shout out to Shannon. From my perception, Shannon is for the people. Shannon has only spoken to the 99%, the 98% who don't obtain this wealth, who live an everyday life, who gotta gather a 9 to 5 to pay the bills, who have to do such things, who go through everyday struggles. Be it that, I gotta be full pro Shannon right now. Shannon representing, he's the only representative for the people to me in the sports media realm. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna decode the language real quick. Let's get into it.
Think about Durant's response.
I don't have a problem with it. And I believe in Kevin Durant's heart and in his mind, he believes that he's a better player than LeBron James. Now, I believe that LeBron James is a better player because I believe he makes...
Let's not sideswipe the comments in the comment section. We've already had this convo before. Yeah, LeBron, KD is a debate. This is a separate thing. He said he don't have a problem with the comment. This is what we're going to tackle on. How they perceive us normal common folk.
More players better. He can rebound the basketball better than Kevin Durant. He probably, if he took as many shots as Kevin, he probably could score because he's as efficient as anybody we've ever seen. Kevin Durant averaged 35 points on 55%. LeBron averaged triple-double on 56% shooting in the finals. So they're very comparable in that aspect. And so I don't have a problem with what Kevin Durant said. I know you probably not so much. I don't think you have a problem with what he said. I think you had a problem that he actually responded to something.
I have a huge...
Oh, there you go. There's the little inkling, the little hint you can get right there. Shannon, I guess he's a decoder himself. He already knows Skip got a problem with Durant talking to the needy.
And when this thing came through, I was like, I already know. But Skip, I don't have a problem with it for the simple fact is that what social media has done, it has allowed people that would have never been able to come in contact with a celebrity or professional, whatever the case may be. It's allowed you to have interaction. And in the same token, it's allowed the players and the celebrities and entertainers to have contact that they wouldn't normally have. And so sometimes, I mean, obviously, you know, I only have a couple 100,000. My goal is to catch you someday and get to 3 million, but that's not...
Skip got 3 million followers. He don't want to hear shit y'all gotta say. But y'all follow that nigga. Shannon talking about connections. He can't get enough followers. Shout out to Shannon, man. I'm gonna get a Twitter just to follow your ass.
Here no there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get me these bots. I heard these Russians, they can hook it up.
So you're gonna go to the Russians?
Yeah, I have me.
So that's
but what is allowed is that players can have contact with people they normally wouldn't have contact with. Because the way I look at it, Skip, if somebody jumps in my mention or timeline and they ask me a question, they sincerely want to know what I think. Sure.
Real nigga. Valuing human life right there. Somebody got a question for me, they think I can provide the answer. I'm going to do my best to provide the answer. As long as you ain't on no fuckery. You ain't calling Shannon out his name on Twitter. You know, every now and then we got people just ranting on social media trying to get at other figures in the entertainment industry. Shannon ain't talking about that. If you got a sincere question, man, I'm here for the answers. I ain't no better than you. We'll hear Skip sentiments later.
And so I want to give them that credit. I want to do it to acknowledge them and not think, I don't want these people to ever think that I think I'm better than them or I'm...
Bam, this is where classism kicks in. Classism, when you're in the high class, you look down on the low class. When you're in a position of quote unquote prestige or an authoritative position where you can speak and have a voice, seemingly they get into this realm to where they don't feel they need to talk to the lesser, as if their whole fan base isn't quote unquote the lesser. And when I say lesser, I'm only talking in classist regards. the low class is looked down upon as the high class is looked up upon. Shannon's trying to debunk that whole notion. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of capital. He's in a good position. But he's saying, well, I could talk to the people. It's my people. Period.
They're beneath me, and I can't even take the time to answer a question.
His whole stance is anti-Western society. We live in a capitalistic society. So to value a human who probably got $2 and you got $6 million, that's asinine in America. This is why we need to shout this man out. He's changing the stigma, trying to.
Get to that question, you have to sift through all of this incredible, wrong-headed negativity that only gets in your psyche and messes you up.
Okay, Skip ain't wrong with that. You know, it's a lot of negativity on these social medias too. So I don't deny the fact that sometimes you gotta sift through and negate the bullshit. But you got a brain, Skip. You're not cognitively challenged. You can find the positivity within your social media. It's the glass is always half empty, half full.
You know what?
It makes you think wrong. Well, we see it every day here on the show.
But see, here's the thing, though, Skip. I refuse to allow 1% of the people that's going to be negative and going to be mean and condescending to ruin it for the 99 other percent of the people that have real good intentions and want
fair.
to sincerely know what I act.
Optimistic, genuine, real nigga, man.
Makes me think.
But that 1% is on your time.
Oh, they're there. They're there. And it's every now and then, Skip, you know, sometimes I let it slide, but sometimes I tell them, I'm like, hey, I'm like Star Wars. I'll strike back. So if you come for me and I didn't send for you.
You're the Empire.
Yeah, right? Oh yeah, Skip. You come for me and I didn't send for you, I got to send you away. It's just like, Skip, they knock on your door soliciting. If it's something you don't want, what you do, Skip? No, thank you, I'm not interested. But if you come by, they knock on my door to selling Girl Scout cookies, your boy got your back. Gotta get a box, gotta help the kids, Skip.
Okay.
I mean,
gotta help the kids, Skip. I gotta look out, Skip, for the community, Skip. I gotta be for the people, Skip. I can't be part of the bourgeoisie, Skip. It's not me.
They trying to get these ribbons. I want to help them get these ribbons as quick as possible.
Okay.
So I have no problem with what Kevin Durant said. Now, there of the 30 general managers, there might be some that actually think Kevin Durant is better than LeBron. He's about 4 years younger, so you're going to have a longer shelf life with Kevin Durant. The way it appears right now, still believe LeBron James is going to be on top of his game for another 2 to 3 years. I believe he plays to at least 20, at least 20 years.
That nigga love Brian.
He'll be the 1 or 2 all-time leading scorers. But I have no problem with Kevin Durant. But see, what Kevin is thinking, because he's won a championship, and you are also thinking because Kevin won a championship. Because I know you.
Well,
see, what you fail to realize, you don't study me, but I study you.
It's our job. We gotta study. We gotta do our homework. We gotta study. To live in Western society, we have to study the European. It just is what it is.
I don't study you. I don't think about you after I leave you.
No, yeah, I think about you. Because after I get done training, spin, I go home and I rewatch the show and I'll pause it. I was like, oh, look at his body position. So that's what he does. So I do study.
Watching film on you, Skip.
I do. But he believes that since he won his championship head to head against LeBron, he's a better player. He's absolutely wrong in that regard.
He's absolutely right in that regard, but there are two issues operating here, and I'm going to address the first one that you first brought up.
We addressing the second issue, talking to the people, not the LeBron Katie debate. Remember that.
It still astounds and confounds me that a player of Kevin Durant's magnitude and now achievement, Finals MVP, first ring, driving force of a team that lost to your team last year, that achievement and that magnitude would stoop to actually respond to some nobody who's...
Bam. If that ain't classist, what is it? Some nobody. He just called a human a nobody, devalued him. Because he's not where Kevin Durant's at. He hasn't accomplished what Durant has accomplished. He started, his introduction was to say, Durant has did this, Durant just won a ring on the Warriors. His prestige is up. So he should lessen his communication to the masses just because he acquired these accolades. So this is this is exactly what you get today from the 1%. They don't feel like they need to talk to us. They're not responsive to the people in need, to the people who are the community, who are the people.
His username is Joe Deasy. He's getting a shout out here on Undisputed.
Get him, Deasy.
Joe Deasy.
Get him, Deasy.
And Joe is responding to a question. So Kevin did pose a YouTube question. Narrative or skill, which one matters most to you? I don't really understand narrative or skill.
Narrative, skill. Brian got the storyline. Katie got the skill. How y'all not understand that? Come on, analysts. Who has a better narrative? Brian. Who got more skill? Durant.
They're two separate things.
Narrative, storyline, or what? I don't know. But whatever. That's what Kevin proposed. But Joe didn't like the question. He just shot an answer back, which is an opinion from Joe Deasy. LeBron is better than you. It's just facts, spelled F-A-X. Fact.
How you know he didn't intentionally spell it like that? You trying to make it seem like he can't spell facts. You already, feel me, hitting him where it hurt. So don't try to make it seem like he's just an illiterate slouch or don't do shit ass motherfucking human. You don't even know Jay Deasy, if that's his name. Come on, Skip. Denigrating. That's what this video is about. Classism / racism. If you subjugate it to a certain class, eventually classism and racism is sort of intertwined.
Facts. Boom.
Send it.
And it got him. It got Kevin. And he could not stop himself. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't save himself. He had to hit capital N, small a, H.
How you know Durant wasn't just laughing right behind the text, sending that NAH? Like, you make it seem like he was bursting into flames because he seen somebody pick LeBron. I'm sure Durant is aware enough to know that somebody's going to pick LeBron in the world. Come on now.
Period. Boom. Hit send. Nah. Okay? Well, I'm with the nah. I just don't get why you would respond to Joe Deasy, nah. Because here's what gets me.
Why not respond to Joe Deasy, nah? Is Joe Deasy just invaluable? Can he respond to Skip Bayless's nah? Are you more value? Are you more prestige? You can't even hoop. So, like, you over here devaluing people's opinion like your opinion is just of higher stature. It's not, bro. It's really not, bro.
He responded to you, too.
Exactly. He responded to your ass. Say something about that. Should he be responding to you?
Okay. He does. Has many times. But here's the point. It amazed me through the year because Kevin lives on this the way you do. In the breaks, you're reading your Twitter responses. Like, you really want to know what they thought of the segment.
You hear how he's talking? You really want to know what they thought? Like we just fishes in a pond, man. Like we just, man, crabs in a barrel. You really want to know what these people think? I don't give a fuck what these people think. That's what Skip is saying to us. Like, nigga, I don't care what these motherfuckers think.
We just did, right?
I'll be responding too. They're like, I can't believe you.
Real one. I'll be responding too, yeah.
Yeah, so on set, yeah. Sometimes I bust him up too, Skip.
Okay, so one guy out there living in his mom's basement.
Yeah, Shannon is just real all around the board. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. We don't have to agree on all these subjects. I think Durant better, but just as far as being a person, Shannon to kick it with the next motherfucker across the street.
Iowa City says, Shannon, he kicked your behind in that last topic, and it hurts you. And so you come out angry in the next topic. It's like scary to me that guy in Iowa City actually had control of Shannon Sharpe's psyche.
You know that?
You're in the Hall of Fame with 3 Super Bowls.
You're in the Hall of Fame, and the guy from Iowa City shouldn't be able to say shit to you or he's nothing. The guy from Iowa City got an opinion. He got a brain. He got a heart. He got a soul. The fuck is you talking about? Stop treating humans like this. I'm exploiting the media in all type of facets, man. You got racism, you got classism. They're pushing the elitist agenda. You got a rarity, you got an anomaly in Shannon who's not pushing the elitist agenda, who's been calling out racism, who's been calling out owners, who's been calling out classism. Right now, he's calling out Skip for not being a humanitarian. Like, nigga, that's a human. I care, I value his opinion.
Super Bowl rings.
You know what I do? N, big A, big H. Nah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. But it did amaze me and really impressed me that Kevin lives on social media And he was able to rise above all the negative. Did anybody in sports receive more negativity than Kevin last year? No. I mean, maybe Colin Kaepernick now, right? Okay, but as far as in the
why Cap?
sports confines and context, for leaving Russell Westbrook and joining forces with the Golden.
All right, yeah. Bottom line, the basis of this video is to show y'all classism within sports. In the reflection of Stephen A. He got 3 million followers. Y'all follow him, but he don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say. He doesn't value your opinion. If you're not on his level, you can't say nothing. Then you got Shannon, my boy right here. Salute to my mans. Real one. The realest one. Shout out to Jamel Hill. I might do a video on her. That's another real one. And they always try to weed out and they try to exclude the real ones from getting into this position. Jamel Hill is under heat right now for speaking that real. But yeah, man, that's what this video about. Dang. Holla at me. Let me know what y'all think. Is Skip a classist?